Hello, my name is Stephen McDonald. I am a accounting major here at NCCU. I'm making this video for the Ethnomusicology Founder Project. And basically, the country I chose is not really a country, but I chose the Caribbean islands to represent in this project. The reason why I chose the Caribbean islands is because I went to a Caribbean festival last year when I went to Shaw University, and it was wonderful. Like it was actually a festival downtown Raleigh, and basically the energy, the people, the music and everything, it was just very rich, and the culture and out there, and really good experience that I had. Well, a really good experience to have. And basically, some of my friends thought that the Caribbean islands are a part of the U.S., but they're in fact a part under the British rule. So they're not exactly independent, but they're, like I said, they're under the British rule. And those islands include Jamaica, Bermuda, and Barbados. The genre I'm going to be focusing on is actually reggae, but the Caribbeans are certainly not limited to just reggae. They have other genres such as dancehall, soca, and like calypso and stuff like that. And then that's it for my introduction. I'm just gonna go straight into the four components. For the ideas about music and the music and belief system. I believe that everyone needs music whether they know it or not. I believe that music incites emotion, and emotion is human. So I guarantee you that you will find a song for every emotion that you have or experience. Um, Basically, music can be for anything or anyone. I know the Caribbeans, they use their music mostly for celebration, just having a good time, and just celebrating being their culture and their skin. Music is also can be used to worship their people's higher beings, and that's where religion comes into place. For the aesthetics of music, I believe, just to say, is music beautiful? I believe in the saying, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So to say if music is beautiful or isn't beautiful, I will say that would just be that would be the opinion of the person who's critiquing the music. To leave that to the person critiquing, basically. For the context of music, basically where can the music be performed and stuff like that, I would say there is. I also believe in the saying that there is a time and place for everything. I also believe in there isn't any situation where music isn't appropriate or needed. But I would say that you will have to take into consideration what type of music that you would play in the certain situations. Um, for the history of music, I would say in my playlist I have a mixture of reggae from the 1980s to today's reggae, but I would say the instruments and the melodies stay the same. I don't exactly listen to reggae on a day-to-day basis, so I can't exactly differentiate like the difference between then and now, or if it's changed or not. And then for the activities involving music, I will say similar to the U.S., the Caribbeans, they do put their music into practice by performing at parties and concerts, but I know that they mostly perform at parties and stuff like that because Caribbeans, they love to have a good time. Going to the repertoires, I would say for style, reggae incorporates a variety of instruments. Some are common, like the piano and the guitar. Some are not, such as the bongo drum. As for genre, as I stated in the beginning, Caribbeans are certainly not limited to reggae. They also have, it's also the birthplace to other genres such as dancehall, soca, and etc. But what I did not explain is that reggae also has an extension. Well, there is an extension to reggae, such as, it's called reggaeton, where reggae is basically jazz and R&B reggaeton will be a strong influence on hip hop, where R&B and hip hop come together and makes a beautiful mix. For the transmission, I read that reggae was born in Jamaica in the 60s, and I believe it has been passed down from generation to generations. But I do believe that the famous reggae artist called Bob Marley, he did bring like reggae to the world and like into the public eye as well, and like just made it universal. I'm gonna go ahead into going in the playlist and explaining each of my songs, and basically give it the explanation why I chose this mix. The mix I chose, well, the theme of my mix will be narrative. So every song that I chose is about like basically a person, or basically how I would feel, or if I need this type of inspiration or anything like that. So let me go into. So my first song on my playlist is called "No Woman No Cry" by Bob Marley. And basically, what this song is narrative to is basically my mother and most of my friends. I wouldn't want to see my mother cry, nor would I want to see my auntie or anybody in my family cry, because basically in the Caribbean culture, the woman is praised, or basically they're worshipped, because they are your mother, your grandmother, your auntie, and those are the people who raised you from birth, and basically took care of you and made sure you was good and had everything you need. So basically, and also the women is also the ones who have babies and have our children and stuff like that. They want to take care of the children and take care of the household. So that's why they're praised in, so to speak. For the next song that I have on the playlist is called Mama. And this song is basically showing your appreciation to what she has done for you. I know my mother has came through in so many ways, and more than one, and she took care of me since birth. I look back and I saw how the struggle she went through and what she done just to take care of us and make sure we was good. So this song is basically going towards your mother, basically take care of her and make sure she had everything you needs, and just showing your appreciation to your mother. That's it for that song. And the next song is about self-love. It's called "Love Yourself" by Mr. Vegas. It's basically saying, how can you love someone without loving yourself? If you don't love yourself, you can't love another person. And I think that does plays into many people, or many teens, or people in my age, that you can't love anybody unless you love yourself. And some people who try to love without loving themselves, they just try to put their flaws into the relationship. How this plays into my life is that basically I gotta love myself and whatnot, and that goes for a woman as well. Like, you gotta love yourself before you can love anybody. The next song on my playlist is called "Is This Love" by Bob Marley. Basically, this would go for a narrative for it when and if, well, I would say if, but when I would meet my significant other, I would like to, like, this is what I would be thinking, because basically, I would say, I haven't exactly met my significant other yet, but when I do, like, I probably wonder, like, is this love? Like, I just wouldn't, I probably wouldn't know what it is, but I would just be like, thinking, is this love? This is what it feel like, because I'm not very familiar with the emotion, or the word named love, so I wouldn't exactly know. So this song will be going towards like basically finding your significant other and like finding out if it's love or not. Alright, the next song after that is called "She's Royal." This song basically goes out by praising the woman. Like I said, the Caribbeans they really do praise the women for their naturality, being natural, being confident in their skin. I know for myself, I love a confident woman. Like when the woman walks in the room and you can tell that she's like confident about herself and stuff like that. That really, I really love that about a woman, and her own dependence and everything. Um, all that. So this song is basically going out by saying, just praising a woman about her natural feeling and her royal, her rich personality and everything. And the next song will be about college. This song is called "The Struggle Is Real." It's by K Music, and this song is called "Struggle Is Real." And you know, college is all about the struggle. Alright. I know I had my struggles here in college, and basically by feeding yourself, trying to get your work done at the last minute and stuff like that. It's a struggle. For me, it's about college. Um, the next song is called "Don't Worry, Be Happy." This is also about Bob Marley. "Don't Worry, Be Happy" is basically saying, don't worry and like be happy, but don't exact. It was basically saying don't let your problems to bring down another person's vibes and another person's mood. Like don't be basically don't inflict your pain on somebody else because you're not having a good day. And I could say this right now: if you come to me and you be like, you have negative vibes, you're having a bad day, I'ma just vacate the premises and just leave you alone. Like I'm not. You're not gonna ruin my day because your day's been ruined. Like I'm not gonna. And this also says like don't allow someone else to basically ruin your day because of their bad moods and all that. They're not having a good day and everything. And then the next song is "Everything's Gonna Be Alright," and that's by Bob Marley. Basically, this is a song by reassuring that everything's gonna be okay. I have to have that talk with myself a lot more, a lot more now than other times. That everything's gonna be okay. You know, what college going on, all these finals and stuff like that. I'm just have to have that talk to myself that everything's gonna be okay. You know, it's almost over, and you're gonna get through it and stuff like that. You just need that reassurance in your life. The next song will be this is called "We're a Reggae," and this song basically is saying if you mess with my family, my friends, anybody, out in the streets, they call it murder. Like, don't mess with my family, my friends. Like, you could disrespect me and everything because I can handle it. But if you mess with my family, my friends, anything, or anybody with, um, anybody I'm close to, then it's gonna be trouble. Trouble. And this is what this song is basically going, saying. Like, don't, just don't. um, The last song on my playlist is called "Everyone Falls in Love Sometimes." This is actually one of my favorite songs that I listen to all the time. This also goes into like finding your significant other, and also goes into like basically don't be afraid to fall in love. Everyone falls in love sometimes, and like you shouldn't be afraid of it. I know it may discourage you because your previous relationships and stuff like that, how you've been hurt. But then again, it's a learning experience, and it's part of life. You feel me? So like it would basically goes into that, and just don't fall in love, or don't be afraid to fall in love and everything. So that is the last song of my playlist, and that will be it for this project. Steven out.